Hey, I'm Dan, the training guy, over here at Loxo with an overview of an incredible new feature, Outreach GPT. These are automatically generated outreach campaigns powered by OpenAI's GPT in conjunction with Loxo AI. It's revolutionary and mind-blowing. Let's check it out. Okay, now keep in mind that Outreach GPT is in beta, but it is live now. And you're going to access it when you're in the job pipeline view. So we're in my demo account here, and we're in the Ruby engineer job at Eagle Lift as our example. And at the outbound stage of this job pipeline, notice the three dot buttons at the upper right-hand corner. Click there and choose Auto Add to a Campaign to attach a campaign to this stage of the job pipeline. Now, I will remind you that I've already got a training video focused on the auto add to a campaign feature. So I encourage you to take a look at that video in our playlist of training videos. But click there. You're going to use the blue choose a campaign button to choose the campaign that you would like to attach to this stage of the job pipeline for this particular job. And here's where on the right, you're going to click continue below where it says build it for me. Okay, build it for me. So here's where it's going to generate the campaign as we watch. It's really mind-blowing if you think about it. So this is going to be a very nuanced and effective campaign with multiple stages of emails and text messages and outbound phone calls probably. You can see stage one here that's been put together is an email, and you can see the content down below here. Now, one of the key concepts here is that you can go in here and completely customize this communication or tweak it so it looks and reads exactly as you like. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to sort of fix the spacing a little bit so it looks more like a more formal email, right? So I'm going to go in here and basically proofread everything and make sure it reads exactly the way I like it. I'm like, this is perfect content, and it should be, really. And then you can just basically adjust the formatting exactly as you want. If you want to change the font or the size of the font or any of this other stuff as you normally can do in Loxo, you have the same rich toolbar here, right? So you can create links, for example, in this email. You could drop in images if you want. You can insert files in here. You can use person merge tags, job link merge tags, form link merge tags to sort of augment the communication that's been auto-generated by the Outreach GPT. Now, you can also adjust the delay time up here. You can see on this stage one email that's been created automatically, there is no delay time. You can click there and you can add a delay time and hit the save button. You can also use the try again button that's up here at the upper right of each of the stages. If you're not happy with the content that's been auto-generated for whatever reason, which seems pretty unlikely, frankly, you can click the try again button and watch this. It generates stage one email again with a slightly different word choice, different inflection. It's just another version of this stage one email that's being auto generated as we watch. So you have the ability at each stage, if you're unhappy with what's been auto generated, to basically have them take another crack at it, so to speak, right? So it's rewriting the stage one email for me, since I requested it to do that. And you see it gives you the indication up here in this orange button that it's writing. Now it's done. So now again, I can go in here and tweak it and make it look exactly the way I want. I'm like, okay, this reads a little bit better. I'm totally happy with this, and so you always have that try again function. So let's scroll down. Stage two. So stage one is an email, as you can see, to get the campaign started. Stage two is a follow-up email that goes out 2 days later. Right? And here's the content. Again, you're going to read it and go, okay, this looks good, tweak it, make it look, add the spacing you want, get the formatting exactly the way you want it to look, right? And if you're unhappy with the content, use the try again button, and then just keep going on. Stage three in our example here is a text message that's going to go out, as you can see. And I read it and I'm like, this is perfect. It's going to go out 1 minute after the email. So right after the email goes out, this text message goes out as well. And I can use the try again button if I want, if I don't like this text verbiage here. Stage four, another follow-up email, right? Same idea. I can tweak this and edit it to my liking, use the try again button if needed. I can adjust the delay time here. Stage 5, an outbound phone call through Loxo. Just like we talk about in the outreach campaigns training that I do, you can have outbound phone calls as part of the sequence in a campaign. In this case, stage 5 will be an outbound phone call you'll make through Loxo as part of this campaign. And you can make this stage optional or not. It's up to you. Stage 6, another follow-up email. Stage 7, another follow-up text message. Stage 8, an outbound phone call. And stage 9, a final email attempt to reach the candidate in question. So you can see how this very sort of elaborate and nuanced outreach campaign has been generated automatically without me having to lift a finger within a couple of seconds, really. Notice at the lower left you have a master try again button. So if you want to have the Outreach GPT tool basically try to build the campaign from scratch again, you can do that as well. So you can do it at each stage, or you can have the entire campaign tried again. Now, if you're happy with it, at the lower right, think of this as the save button. Keep it means save it and attach it to this Ruby engineer job. If you use the drop down to the right there, you have a choice of either saving it, keeping it, and adding it to this job, or you can keep it and save it as a template that's available for future use, or you can just cancel out of it. It's up to you. But I think you're going to find that's incredibly easy and intuitive to use that tool. Now, I want to emphasize that the reason this feature is so revolutionary and powerful is the combination of Loxo's proprietary artificial intelligence and knowledge graph with OpenAI's GPT. Loxo AI is going to look very closely at the job attributes, the hiring company, the agency, the industry, and so on, and it will assist GPT to know how to optimize and fine-tune these outreach communications for the highest level of professional recruitment. We know what's a good email, and we know what makes up a good campaign sequence, and this is going to save you a lot of time and guarantee consistent quality of content. Auto-build outreach technology is going to transform recruiting as we know it, and Loxo is ahead of the pack, leading the way. Let us know over at support if you have any questions, and please let us know what you think. We really want your feedback. Thanks for watching.